Yes. So before the race, we had actually had a quite an interesting qualifying session, didn't we? And by interesting, it wasn't the normal proceedings. So let's take a dive into that. Obviously, the top three being Verstappen, Bottas, and Hamilton. Now, if you had said to me, who do you think will qualify first in this race? I think everyone would agree saying Hamilton was probably the favourite. He's very experienced around this track. He's done it. He's got pole position many times before. He's won this race many times before. It's one of his favourite tracks to drive, not necessarily for overtaking, etc. But Verstappen pulled out the bag, just managed to hook up every single lap. And I remember listening to the commentary. Verstappen didn't have the fastest overall lap. Well, he did. That's why he finished pole position. But each sector wasn't the fastest sector. He was like second or third fastest in each sector. But the fact is that he managed to hook up all those second fastest sectors, create the fastest lap. Whereas Bottas and Hamilton would be, say, fastest in sector 1, but fifth fastest in sector 2, and just didn't manage to hook it up. So consistency from that Red Bull. And what a way to end the season as well. And what a way to show Mercedes that you've not given up. That Red Bull have come back and they've turned around and said, you know what, we're going to have pole position, and fair play to them. It was fantastic.
Yeah, Verstappen finally gets pole for the first time since Brazil 2019. It's a surprise to think that it's his third ever pole. Yeah, when you think of Max Verstappen, you sort of would probably think of more than 3 poles. But yeah, that's his third, and the first of the season, of course, not powered by Mercedes. So nice of them to break that. To break that particular record on the last race of the season. And Red Bull have shown an ability to keep fighting back to the end of the season. Trouble is, of course, is whether or not that deficit will be as small at the start of next season, because we've seen this big gap between them at the beginning, and then they slowly begin to close it over the course of the season because Mercedes stopped developing their car.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens next year. But great news for Red Bull and a great way to finish the season for them, or certainly at this point, great way for them to go into the race.